We are now counting down the days of NHL 24 as there's probably, let me see, the game comes out in early October. There's basically a month of this left, so probably I'm going to try to crank out some episodes, but I can't tell you an exact episode number at this moment, and there will be a full-fledged discussion about what to do with next year's game when we get into gameplay. I'll save it for the gameplay, but let's focus on simulating this first period first against Detroit, and it goes like that. 1-1 tie after one, and after 2 periods of play, I'm pretty sure I'm not in the net, but we will try this again. This happened to me, I don't even know what team I was playing for anymore. This happened to me against the Florida Panthers in this Be a Pro mode in NHL 24, but I don't know what team I was playing on. We're going to see if I can intervene. Well, good news, or maybe not good news. I can intervene after giving up 6 goals. Well, I didn't give up 6. I think 2 of them were on Devin Levi, my backup. So I gave up 4 in this game. In the simulation, I've jumped in. The goal is obviously... Oh, I got to turn this off. Tethering is on. Crap. There we go. Good as new. Tethering is not on anymore. That would totally have screwed me. Not that I think it matters anyway. If I give up a goal, that went off the crossbar and out of play, just for the record. If I give up a goal, I am as good as done for this portion of the gameplay. I really want to discuss NHL 25. I need to. I want to. I don't know how long I'm going to be in this game against Detroit, so I'm not sure. Please, okay. I actually got to play the puck, and it came right to me. I had to be paying very close attention. Something's going on. I just love the gameplay. I could, honestly, the way I've got the game playing, I could keep playing NHL 24 for a long time. Well, I don't know about that. We'll see. Okay, floater from Dylan Larkin. We'll cover it right there. I mean, I may not have a choice but to play NHL 24 for a while, because I don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to NHL 25. I'm just going to discuss it real quickly. Basically, NHL 25 is not coming out on the old-gen consoles, so it is a next-gen exclusive. In terms of the PlayStation, that's the PS5. I don't know what it is for Xbox because, well, I just don't play Xbox. But I'm not going to buy a PS5 just to play one game. And it would be NHL. I would exclusively play NHL, and it would be ridiculous to go spend, I don't even know how much money they cost, but way too much is all that I'm going to say. I just looked it up. I just looked up the price. $500 for a PlayStation 5? Yeah, I'm not spending $500 on top of the nearly $90, $100, whatever they cost, whatever these games cost when they're brand new, for a roster update from EA Sports, essentially. And I would love to bring an NHL 25 Goalie Be a Pro series to this channel. Not that it would necessarily be worth watching. I'm not going to claim that it would be, but I would certainly love to do the series for this upcoming game. I almost said next year's game. It's this year's game. Next year's game is now almost a year away, and I'm not expecting EA Sports to have made hardly any changes for NHL 25. Like I alluded to already, I am expecting it to be nothing more than a glorified roster update. That's a great one from Barrett Hayton. Can you just do that now 4 more times and tie the game? But yeah, NHL 25 for me on this channel needs to be discussed in a video because I just don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm sure that that will be the large extent of what this video will be about, is me basically talking about NHL 25. There was no chance on that. Made the save. Rebound went right back to Larkin, and then he handed it over to Zadina. Wide open net. I don't have a comment on that goal. And there it is. There, I've been pulled. So we can talk about NHL 25 in the next game that I'm intervened as a goalie in. Well, great. After that last game, my line score is teetering on a knife's edge before becoming a backup goaltender once again. That cannot happen. So game, you got to give me a good simulation against Pittsburgh. So against the Penguins on the road, it did give me a great first period Good goal support. 2 goals from Gunther. Second period of play. And they tie it. And they go right back and tie the game. Okay, we got to lock this game down. It gave me a reasonable... Oh, no. Penalty taken by Keller. It gave me a reasonable simulation. But 3 goals cannot... We cannot exceed that. We cannot exceed 3 goals against. My team has got to score more than 3 goals. But the captain is not helping matters, taking a penalty right off the draw. So I didn't finish my discussion the way that I wanted to with NHL 25, which is coming out again in early October, in the first week of October. It is currently late August. So you kind of get the picture. We got to figure out what we're going to do real quick. Because I'm going to be honest, I was expecting the game to come out on the PS4. And as someone that exclusively plays on the PlayStation, that's less than ideal. And I'm not going to buy, like I said, I'm not going to buy the next generation console when it costs freaking $500. Now, if I was going to go play other games beside NHL, that'd be all well and great. But this is the only game that I would be playing on the console. And it's just not worth it to me. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm thinking just come back and continue recording NHL 24. I mean, when you've got a... Oh, God. I knew that was going to lead to a goal. The way it just spat out right there. I mean, when you got a game that's not going to change probably that dramatically from 24 to 25, I mean, I might as well just keep playing this game anyway. It's probably not going to be any different playing NHL 25. Going to have to wait and see what other YouTubers think about NHL 25 as well, because there are a few things that EA claim. There's some new... They've claimed they put some new features in there, and they've got another goal. Rebound. I thought my goaltender was going to cover it. I pressed triangle. I don't know exactly where it was, but it's Brock Besser. Where did Besser get the puck? Where did it go? It was a centering feed, shot, save. Yeah, it was right in front of me. Why didn't my goaltender cover this? Here's a better camera angle for those that want to see it again. I want to see it. Yeah. Well, you know, it went right to Besser. Whatever, man. Like, this team's probably not going to make the playoffs anyway. I'm guaranteed to lose my position as a #1 goaltender, and we've taken another penalty. It's Gavrikov, I believe that is this time. Okay, I don't know that I want to play NHL 24 for a whole nother year or whatever. Yeah, I'm starting to... I don't know what I'm going to do for next year. I got to figure something out. It may be that we just grind NHL 13 until I can figure some kind of something out. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out for what I'm going to do. I got a few other series in mind anyway. I'm going back and play. I've been playing a lot of NHL 13. I've got a series that should be launching this week. The week that I'm recording this video, I should be dropping the first video of the next series. It will be NHL 14 related. I keep saying 13, but it's 14 now for me. You know what I mean. I mean, one of the better, probably the last really good game that EA dropped, the most worthy game, and you know what I'm talking about though. The most recent, that was a nice save. The most recent worthy game of being played that EA dropped of the NHL series would be NHL 14. It's the best game they've dropped within the last decade. I can't think of exactly how to spit the words out of my face to explain how I feel about NHL 14, but you know, it's a pretty sad state of affairs when I would honestly much rather genuinely play NHL 14 than the current game that's out. I mean, I think honest observation is if I had a bigger following, if the channel was bigger, I would 100% get a PlayStation 5. That's your puck. If I would 100% get a PS5, and I would do whatever I need to do to play NHL 25. But for me right now, it's just not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Don't have a big enough following either to justify it, and I cannot justify spending $500, like I said, on a console that will be utilized for one video game. PS4, I think I bought the PS4 when it dropped, or a year after it dropped. I think I waited a year after it dropped. I think I let some games come out, and I've got a decent library of games for the PS4, and I have played a lot of variety of games on the PS4, so it's been well worth the investment for me personally. But the PS5, I'm just having a hard time justifying it. I also do not video game as much as I used to. And that just comes with age. But honestly, this channel and this series just keeps me gaming. I'm gaming right now in the goal crease. Isn't that excellent? That was like 3 or 4 wonderful, calm saves in a row. And here comes the Penguins again. They just steer it right back into the attacking zone. Besser, oh, on your feet, buddy. Granlund, save. And we got to just stop falling down. That's something that I would love to see taken out of the game, but not that it really matters too much for me anymore, considering I don't know what my future is with the Goalie Be a Pro series. I've even thought about this. What if I did a Goalie Be a Pro series in NHL 14? How did you not score, Keller? Wide open, missed opportunity for Clayton Keller. Okay, blocker save. I didn't want to give up too much of the short side. Whoa, big one goes all the way back down to, well, it's Hansik's puck now. I don't know who's in net for Pittsburgh. There you go, Jeremy Swayman, wearing a different jersey with black and gold. So anyway, I hope I've gotten the discussion out of my system, made it clear that the future for this upcoming year is really uncertain as to what I'm going to do. I would like to see some people's input on what I should do. I'm really, honestly, I'm kind of hell-bent on doing an NHL 14 kind of Goalie Be a Pro thing. And we finally scored. We had to hit the post like 3 times. But finally, the puck goes past Jeremy Swayman. It's Hansik. This guy has found a way to score goals, both in the simulation and when I jump in, intervened in gameplay. Jeremy Swayman, do you think you're me? That's typically what I look like on pretty much a nightly basis. Did we get that with enough time? I mean, 2 minutes and 12, that's plenty of time. But you gotta go down there and you gotta get your chances. You would have been better off for me to not have given up that 5th goal in this game as well. That would be a preference of mine. But I can't go back in time and erase the Pittsburgh 5th goal in the game. And I'm going to have to probably make another. Will they pull me? Hansik, backhander, rebound. Oh my, that was an opportunity in the waiting. And we couldn't find a way past Swayman. It would have tied it. We are just losing time the whole time we're watching the Penguins skate it through center. There's a save, much needed. But you got to go. Should I skate? Do you want to pull me? No pull. They're not pulling me. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Here comes the Penguins again. I'm going to have to make another save. We're definitely losing now. But I have to make the save on Rust. Oh, come on. Wow, that really sucks. Hard mode extreme to give up a goal like that. Big rebound and 2.2 to go. Gotta just rub it in my face. I can just feel it. I'm going to lose the net. I can feel it's just one of those inevitable feelings with this. And with everything that's uncertain, with what I'm gonna do I continue this series for a whole year, just grind NHL 24 Goalie Be a Pro and just see what kind of a long-term career we can have? We can have like a 10, 12 season career with this if we really want to. And see what we can do with an actual kind of a career. Or we can do something else. I don't know, but if this is truly the last season of NHL 24, if this is really it for me, I would like to go out on a high note, and this team is making it every bit impossible. I'm going to need some back-to-back shutouts, multiple shutouts, wins, and solid consecutive starts in order to make up for the line score that I've lost in this recording session alone. And Detroit again. Of course, I would go up against Detroit with my line score teetering in the balance right now. But we've got a 2-2 game, so 2-all going into the 3rd period of play. Just game, please. Do not blow up in my face this time. Okay, game kind of did throw me a bone a little bit. Two goals against entering gameplay, and it's a tie game. I just need the boys to really go out there and grab a lead, and we need to sit on it. And I need to get some help defensively too. I have not gotten any help on the defensive side of the puck in this recording session in particular. But we got the reverse retro number 1 or whatever this is. This is basically the night jersey. So Arizona came out with the reverse retros. They had the orange colored ones that basically are like the daytime jersey. And then they got this purple one. which is basically like at night. God, that was scary. Either way, think what you will about the jerseys. I think this purple jersey looks so good. It looks great. They should bring this back. Well, the Coyotes don't exist anymore, but if they do exist again, they should definitely bring this jersey back into the fold. I'm facing a lot of shots and giving up a lot of crazy rebounds. You want to clean that up, please? I'm out here fighting for my life, for my position as a #1 goalie. And if we drop the backup, the opportunities to make amends are going to drop significantly. I'm going to get significantly less starts. I've gotten a lot of starts to open up Season 5. It's been wonderful. And especially at times, there have been games that have been wonderful to play behind this Arizona team. And I should be going to the bench because we got an extra attacker that will be joining the ice surface. Well, he won't be joining the ice surface, but we're going to be on the power play. So yeah, my line score is dangling in the balance. My opportunities, and it's Thanksgiving-ish time in the game right now. It is like late November in the game world. So, I mean, we're not even halfway through the season yet. We got a lot of season to go. That's both a positive and a negative. But if I'm going to be a starting goaltender in the if we're going to make the playoffs, and if I'm going to be the starting goaltender in the playoffs, I need a lot of things to go right for me for what remains of this season. I think I said it in the last episode that, one bad game is not the end of the world. You shake off a bad game here and there, but getting 2 really bad games in the same recording session is not good. I almost sent that right back to the Red Wings player. You can always count on me when I have an opportunity to play the puck. I'm going to go for it. We're 5 seasons deep into this one, and we haven't had a single start in a playoff game. I haven't jumped into the playoff game in this game mode this year. It's a shame if we go out like that. If we end up going out, Michelli, the lead is restored to Arizona. Did we ever have the lead in this game? Either way, we have the lead now. That's the only thing that I care about. It's the only thing that matters is we have the lead now. Well, I told you, go get me some support. We got it. 3-2 lead. Now let's sit on it. And by sit on it, I mean just go play in the offensive zone. Did I get a piece of that Larkin shot? That was right down the middle, head of steam for my net. The Zadina's is blocked. That was a crazy block. Someone on my team, one of my teammates got a stick in the lane. It was just enough. 7 minutes, counting down the time to go in this wild one against the Red Wings. My guys kept shooting, and they just kept missing the net. Zadina's not going to miss the net. There's a big save. I came out challenged, really aggressive on Zadina. Oh, I knew it. As soon as I saw him turn around that post, I knew he was going to pass it, but I had to respect the possibility of a wraparound or a short side try. And it ends up, there's nothing I can do. I don't know how you want me to explain this play. It's a one-timer low to high. Goaltender doesn't stand a chance. Okay, but you can't punish me for that. You cannot punish me for that goal. It was just a really good play by Zadina. It wasn't particularly spectacular defending by my teammates. And in the last episode, I had it out for Sean Durzi, who what's the word that I'm looking for? I can never think of the word that I need, and in the moment that I need it. But he redeemed himself. Yep. Number 51, Sean Durzi, he did redeem himself in was it the last game or the next to last game of the last episode? It would be the middle game of the episode. What a glove save. I need you to keep up those redeeming factors, Sean Durzi. Keep those qualities up, because I'm going to get Austin Matthews in the freaking goal crease. Save. And I don't know why. Why did I do a poke check? That would have never helped me. I was trying to do a quick butterfly slide over in case I needed one. Bro, we are getting dominated in the dot. It's 43-20. You see it in the bottom of the screen. It's 43-21 in the face-off circle. I think the Red Wings win another face-off. I was going to say something. No. Oh, man. Well, I made sure he did a somersault into the net, but I gave up the goal. This is really ticking me off. They're letting the Red Wings shoot from everywhere, and I can't get a rebound control to save my life. No one's taking out Lucas Raymond. No one's picking him up. I mean, he does do a somersault over me after the goal. Is that a new celebration or something? That one's on the defense. Straight up. I'm not getting any defensive help. They're not defending the Red Wings off the rush. You knew it was going to come down to this. There's so much pressure on every game that remains this season. Because I have to play well. I'm going to play myself out of the #1 job so easily. Now, there's still time to tie this game and get it to overtime, but you got to actually hold on to the puck for more than 2 seconds. Dursey down low to Hayton. And he... Whoa! Weird time. I'm pretty sure Sean Dursey has an assist on this, the primary one. As it goes down low to Hayton. Dursey to Hayton. Shot, bar down. Tie game. What a thriller in the desert. With 10.5, we gave up the lead. Came right back and tied it. Looks like we're trending toward overtime. Thank God. Okay. Oh, this is my former team. Kostopoulos, this is my former team, by the way, the Red Wings. I forgot that I played for them because I didn't even spend a full season in Detroit. I asked for a trade out of there. That's going to be blocked away, and it should be the end of regulation. Did everything right. I stayed in front of that rebound, dove, and that could be your thumbnail. That really could be your thumbnail. All right, here we go. We're in overtime. 3-on-3, 5 minutes at the mullet, even though it's not really the mullet. In EA's world, okay, D-Boss. That worked out. Thank you, Austin Matthews, too. He kind of blocked that. It's going to roll all the way down to Wallstead. And now it's carried away. Down Larkin, we're looking at Raymond. Okay, got a pull off the poke check goal. I was trying to go spread eagle, but we did a poke check instead. I poked it right away from him, too. It worked out, went right to Larkin, and that's the game winner. And is there a huge negative coming my way for this loss? Overall, I'm just really disappointed. Yeah, poke checked it off for Raymond. Is it in slow? Yeah, poked it right away from him, but unfortunate bounce as it went to Larkin. I'm just really disappointed with this team, the team as a whole, everybody's effort. Because I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose this goaltending position. This is the easiest position to be a #1 goaltender. This is the easiest team to be a #1 goaltender on, and I'm blowing it because I'm not getting any freaking help.